Hey everyone, it's Charlotte from the Kia Hyundai channel, and today we have a little bit of a different filming situation for you guys today, but that's not going to stop us from putting these two Sorentos head to head. So with me today, I have the 2024 Kia Sorento EX, which is one up from the introductory trim, and I have the true middle trim, which is going to be the 2024 Kia Sorento X line. Now these vehicles, they are right beside each other in the trim lineup, but they have tons of tech differences. They have tons of performance differences. Well, not really performance, but a little bit, if you're into that. And today we get to unpack that all. Now, if this is your first time watching the Kia Hyundai channel, welcome. Please subscribe. We do videos every single day on your favorite Kia and Hyundai vehicles, tips and tricks, reviews, everything like that. And let's get into it. So I want to start off by talking about some of the same things that we have in this vehicle. Now, starting on the EX is when we are going to get the introduction to the 2.5 liter turbo engine, 4-cylinder GDI engine, and we're going to have that paired with an 8-speed wet type dual clutch transmission. And that's going to give us an output of 281 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. Wow. Now, these vehicles are also both going to come standard with lane follow assist, forward collision avoidance sensors, going to be front and rear parking sensors, blind spot avoidance assist. They're going to have 12-point-inch screens. They're going to have Kia Connect and a powered driver's seat. Now, some of the differences, of course, in these vehicles is going to lie in the pricing. So, of course, the X line, which is going to be the mid-trim, is going to be $47,975, and our EX is going to be $42,975. So even though they're right beside each other in the trim lineup, there's about a $5,000 price difference, and I want to know if it's worth it. So let's get into it. We're going to take a look at the EX first. So although this is the X line, I'm just going to show you guys how the engine bay is configured. There's our 2.5 liter turbo. I mentioned the specs, so let's go and take a look at the X line. Here's it kind of at a glance, and take a look at the front grille, and then also let's compare it against the X line. So this is going to have the X line appearance package. But first, I want to start off with the features, the exterior features that you get on the EX, and of course on the X line, you're going to have all of the same features unless they add onto or replace other features. So like I said, the EX is going to be the introduction to the 2.5 liter turbo. You're going to have a 6-passenger configuration. You can see that this is also where we get full LED headlights. We've got a cube stacked unit on the front, and a lot of it is going to come down to styling on the front. So you can see that we have some traditional chrome casing, some chrome on the bumper too. We have our radar plate down at the bottom. That's going to be for your smart cruise control, and that is actually going to become highway drive assist with navigation on the X line. Now you're still going to have your ultrasonic parking sensors on the front, your grille, your nice flush Kia logo, which looks great. And then for your wheels, now both of these vehicles are going to have 20-inch alloys. We've got, again, more traditional chrome alloys versus the blacked out, more rugged appeal on the X line, again, 20 inches. Up top, you can see that we've got the same thing going on for our mirrors. We've got turn signal indicators. We do have blind spot collision avoidance assist on both vehicles, as I mentioned, and you can see the icon illuminated, or not illuminated, but it's right there. So basically, if there is someone on your blind spot and you have your turn signal on, basically what will happen is you'll get an audible alert that there is someone in your blind spot, so you know not to move over. We also have the difference in our roof racks. We have regular silver roof racks, and then we have a bridge style roof rack on the X line. It's a little bit more functional, gives it a little bit more of a je ne sais quoi when it comes to the design, very rugged, but I still think that the EX is going to look great. Now let's head to the rear, because that's where we're going to see a lot of our differences, or not differences, but this is where we're really going to get into some of the tech features. So when it comes to our lights, on the X line, you're going to have LED or rear combination versus bulbs. But I am happy to say, and I'll hit this, starting on the EX, you have a smart power liftgate. So we don't often see this on one up from the base. So again, it's super great to have that feature be included. And here's the 6-seating configuration. So 2, 2, and then you have 2 that are folded down for storage. Now, even in the back seat of both vehicles, you're still going to get items like you're going to be able to knock down your second row, 12-volt from the touch of a button, USB-Cs on both sides, cup holders, convenience pockets, everything along those lines. Also on both vehicles, you are going to get a spare tire that is mounted underneath the vehicle. Speaking of down at the bottom of the vehicle, you can see, again, traditional chrome when it comes to our rear bumper, more ultrasonic parking sensors. And let's lower this down and move over to this side. So again, LED rear combination. Both vehicles are going to have a mounted stop lamp, and underneath both vehicles again is your hidden rear view wiper. Now you're going to get a lot more black molding, so you have black molding on your bumper, a little bit more of a rugged, it's kind of a satin gunmetal chrome. So again, these colors, it's designed to be a little bit darker, staying true to Kia's really classic with a rugged design. We see, you know, lots of more black plastic and aggressive shapes, as we see here, some of the divots with the molding, and I think it looks really good. Also, of course, you have your X-Line badging, so drive it with pride. It's there for you. And then here's a look at the side profile of the vehicle. So tons going on, tons going on. I'm gonna go and close the hood. I'll give you a good look at the front grille too. Let's go up there. Now on the X-Line, as part of the kind of X-Line rugged appearances, you are gonna get additional ground clearance. So that is great. This is definitely designed to be a more rugged vehicle. And here again, you can see more of the black plastic molding in the front. And then also you're gonna have that darker gunmetal satin chrome encasing your grille. So very, very rugged design. Definitely looks ready for all-terrain, although it's not an all-terrain vehicle, but both vehicles are equipped with all-wheel drive. Both of them are gonna have drive modes and terrain modes. Let's take a look on the inside. So here is your look of both vehicles. The hood is down on both of them. We'll take a look, and I wanna go inside the X-Line. I'll show you again the features that start on the EX, sorry, not the X-Line. So I'm hopping in. Now it's going to be set up the same. We're gonna have your 4.2 inch screen in the center, and that's going to be paired with your large 12.3 inch screen. Now both vehicles have proximity keys. They're both push to start. Let's open this up. And you can see both vehicles are going to be running our new software. So 4.2 inch screen in the center, we're running simplified graphics for our speedometer and our tachometer. And the nice thing too is as you are accelerating and as your RPMs increase, these little hash marks, they're gonna illuminate too, which is really neat. I love little design features like that. I think they just add a little bit of extra appeal. Now, like I said, we are running on our new software, so you do have the capacity for wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Hallelujah, we're so glad to see that. And here's just what the screen looks like and its responsiveness. Again, starting on the EX, as we move down, you're gonna get your wireless phone charger, which is right in here. Also, this is going to be the start of the heated steering wheel. So we have a leather wrapped and heated steering wheel. So again, very comfortable. And as you can see in this vehicle, when it comes to styling, is we're keeping it traditional. We have more of this chrome. The vents are integrated across the dash. Everything looks great. And a lot more piano black elements and just regular black plastic too, down at the bottom. Now I mentioned that we do have our terrain and drive modes. So normal, eco, sport, and smart, and snow, mud, and sand. So both of those are going to be there. Also starting on the EX, I'm going to switch this. This is our switchable climate controller. We're going to have a dual climate control, meaning I can set my climate control to 1, the passenger can set theirs to a different temperature, and we also have the auto defog. So basically what auto defog does is if you've ever had it with your windshield where it's fogging up and you don't know which temperature to set it at, whether you keep making it too hot or too cold, it's going to do that automatically for you so you don't have to fight with it, which is, again, really great to see. So those are going to be our exclusive features. I will show you the absence of one thing, and that is we do not have a sunroof in this vehicle. So you are actually going to get a little bit more headroom in the first row and the second row, and here's the second row for good measure. Again, our door accents are going to be very different. We have some accenting here that's more of a gray, kind of that gunmetal look. Rear air vents still. Here's your seats, captain's chairs, as I said. And if you guys want to go and see a full in-depth walkthrough of this vehicle, we have done one already on our channel if you want something in-depth just focused on this vehicle, and same thing with the X-Line. I also will mention that both vehicles are equipped with trailer pre-wiring. So let's go and take a look into the X-Line now. I'm walking around. There's that proximity key as I mentioned. Now let's look at the door. So right off the bat, you can see that we have some different design elements, and guys, for this being a rugged trim, it is so luxurious. Like, I'm not even kidding you. You can see we have some leather, or a leatherette that is quilted on our door panel, soft touch leather. We have some wood trim, that's a nice kind of deep gray wood. No premium sound system as of yet. And then also we know that we have a power driver's seat standard on this vehicle. Now for your steering wheel, still leather wrapped, still heated, but behind we do have paddle shifters. So if you are like me and you want to, let's get this to focus, drop a gear and disappear, you can do so with your paddle shifters, which again, excellent feature to have. We also have some nice premium door sills. They are badged out with Sorento, and I think that that looks good. Again, another very premium accent that makes this look really, really nice. So I'll show you guys still the screen on this one because we do have a couple differences as to what's included. You can see that this is going to be the introductory trim for navigation, which also means that we are seeing highway drive assist. If you're unfamiliar on what highway drive assist is, don't worry, we've done a video on it and I'll have that linked down below for you. And up top, let's take a look at that beautiful panoramic sunroof. Now it's not going to open for the full extent of the vehicle. Let me just flip it into accessory mode and I will open it up to show you guys what it looks like. So here's where it opens to. And then again, you can get a good look at your back seat. The seats have been knocked forward just to show a little bit more of the spacing. And again, if you want to know what it's like space-wise, check out our full and complete walkthrough of both of these vehicles. More premium accents here, and this is also where we're going to see heated seats for your second row passengers. So there we go. Here's what it looks like. Again, premium door sills, some nice pockets, rear vents, USB-Cs all the way around, and ending up with that panoramic roof. All right, everyone, well, that is going to wrap up our walkthrough of the EX and the X-Line for the Sorento trims. Now, I know that there are a lot of similarities on these vehicles, but also a lot of differences, namely that price. And I want to know if you guys think that that price jump from the EX to the X-Line is truly going to be worth it for the tech features that you get. Again, if this is your first time on the Kia Hyundai channel, I hope that you found this video helpful, and please subscribe. It helps our channel grow, and it's free to do so. Who doesn't love free stuff, am I right? We do post videos every single day throughout the week on all of your favorite Kia and Hyundai vehicles, namely these two. I think that they're pretty sweet. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you want a full in-depth walkthrough on the EX and the X-Line, don't worry, we've already done a video on it, so go and check it out on our channel, and I'll also have it linked down below in the description. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.